Hi everyone, you saw my unboxing video of this here, the new 2017 Sgt Pepper Giles Martin remix of the classic album. And now I want to give you my review of it, and this mostly consists in doing a back-to-back comparisons of this new version of the album with this one here, the 2009 remaster of the album. So my results of this, all in all, the vocals are brighter, clearer, spacier and fuller. Throughout the entire album, the backing vocals get doubled and spread all over the entire spectrum. They no longer come only from one side. Instruments also get doubled and panned all over the spectrum. For example, the string instrument that doubles George's lead vocals on Within You, Without You, the harpsichord on Fixing a Hole. Paul's bass often moves from center position to the right position now to make space for the lead vocals that are all centered now. She's Leaving Home is sped up and no longer is in E but in F now as a consequence. The backing vocals on She's Leaving Home are doubled and spread all over the spectrum. When I'm 64, Paul's lead vocal is now in the center and no longer left. Lovely Rita moves the acoustic guitars and the drums from the left to the center, and as a consequence the acoustic guitars become washed out and are less audible than in the 2009 version. Good Morning, the brass instruments get doubled and spread all over the spectrum, and this results in an undefined mix with no clear separation anymore between the electric guitars and the drums and the brass. So I think that it's a minus. Sgt Pepper's Reprise, Paul's shouts at the end are now audible, and they were absent from the 2009 stereo mix, but they are now audible as on the mono mix. Day in the Life, the vocals are all dead center now, and this new mix lacks the sense of disorientation that was there due to the shifting vocals on the 2009 mix. Second disc often contains reduced versions with missing elements, and they allow us to see the process, how the songs took shape. Highlights on the second disc are Paul's vocals, his alternate lead vocals on Fixing a Hole, Rita and Sgt Pepper's Reprise. I personally find Rita's vocal better than the one that made a final cut. And A Day in the Life has this hummed ending chord, which later was replaced by a piano chord. All in all, I would like to consider this as an alternative to the album that we are all used listening to. It's a different way of listening to Sgt Pepper. If it is better, it's hard to say. It depends on your own taste. For my person, I will keep switching between the two versions of the album, and I will continue considering the 2009 remaster as a definitive version, because it doesn't have the negative effects that some of the new mixes have, because the instruments get doubled and are less defined. Okay, but that's a matter of personal taste. So thank you for listening. This is my review.